A middle-order collapse from Yorkshire handed Lancashire the advantage on day 3. Yorkshire began the third day on 136 for 2, still 358 runs behind Lancashire's first innings total, but with 8 wickets still in hand. Lees and Gale were the not-out batsmen, and Lees was into his stride early on, sending the first ball of the second over to the boundary. Gale punished some short bowling from Jarvis to open his account for the day, and partner Lees then survived a huge LBW shout from Lilly. Lees made the most of his reprieve and pressed on, alongside Gale, who was also into his stride, opening his shoulders to the spin of Kerrigan. The partnership had reached 130 shortly before the lunch break when Jarvis thought he had a breakthrough. Lees, though, stood his ground, the umpire agreeing that there was no bat involved. However, Jarvis was not to be denied, and he got his man finally when a sharp in-swinger trapped Lee's LBW for 85. Gale pressed on and he was joined by Lehmann, the pair punishing anything full or wide. However, on the stroke of lunch, Gale failed to get over the top of a short one from Smith and was out. Caught Kerrigan for 83, Yorkshire 237 for 4 at lunch. Rashid came out after lunch looking to take it to the Lancashire attack with boundaries off Clark's first 2 overs. It wasn't a last though for Rashid, out to a smart catch at short leg by Hamid off the bowling of Kerrigan for 16. 3 balls later and Lehmann joined Rashid back in the sheds, chopping one on from Jarvis for 46. Bresnan, who'd been in tremendous form of late, only made 7 before he too fell to Jarvis. There was to be no rescue mission this time from the former England all-rounder. Hod came to the crease and looked to take the score past 300. Hod was looking good, but he survived a strong LBW appeal half an hour before the tea break. However, his innings wasn't to last much longer, out to a superb diving catch by Livingston off the bowling of Kerrigan for a well-made 43. Patterson looked to push the score towards 350, but Yorkshire was still well behind at tea with only 2 wickets in hand. The evening session didn't start well for the visitors, Patterson having his castle toppled by Buck for 20. 3 overs later and Yorkshire's innings came to an end. Sidebottom caught behind off Kerrigan for just 3. A standoff ensued with the umpire, who appeared reluctant to raise the finger, a nod of the head finally sending Sidebottom on his way. Yorkshire ended their innings 134 runs behind their cross-Pennine rivals. Lees and Gale both made it into the 80s, but Yorkshire needed one of them to go on and post a big 100 if the visitors were to chase down the first innings target. Lehmann and Hod also made good starts, but the regular loss of wickets in the middle order pegged the visitors back. Lancs openers Smith and Hamid came out late in the day looking to build on the host's lead, and both batsmen looked in imperious touch. The pair put on 70 runs in the second half of the final session and easily navigated Lancashire to stumps without loss. Lancashire then take a 204-run lead into the final day with 10 second innings wickets in hand. The hosts will be looking to pile on some quick early runs on day 4 to give themselves a chance of victory.